Greetings. I'd like to share some of my memories about ICC and ISAC, primarily from my experience as a pharmaceutical scientist. I learned early in my career that ICC was a premier place to show off your new antimicrobial agents. And 40 years ago, my colleagues from SQUIB disclosed the first public disclosure of the beta-lactam family of antibiotics. In 1983, Dr. Richard Sykes presented some of my work on beta-lactamases at the Vienna International ICC meeting. I didn't attend a meeting of ICC until 1995, when I was allowed to go to Montreal and present a poster together with my colleagues from Letterly, Patricia Bradford, and Nilda Jacobus, and Ray Testa. We talked about the piperacillin tazobactam activity against ceftazidime-resistant Enterobacteriaceae that produced ESBLs. I knew from my isolated enzyme studies that tazobactam inhibited ESBLs very effectively. However, we found that when we looked at activity of the combination in susceptibility testing of clinical isolates, that the combination was not as effective as we had expected, primarily in those organisms that produced multiple beta-lactamases, ESBLs in combination with beta-lactamases like the SHB beta-lactamases. In 1997, I was invited to give a symposium talk on chromosomal beta-lactamases. It was a wonderful opportunity to return to Australia and to collaborate with some of my fellow beta-lactam and beta-lactamase colleagues. In 1999, I attended the ICC meeting in Birmingham. Contrary to the experience of some people, Birmingham, to me, was a very interesting city, not just an industrialized city, but a city with a botanical garden that had lovely walks and pathways, and a very delightful dining room in one of the hotels that was dedicated to Sir Edward Elgar, with some very interesting murals on the walls. During the meeting, I also went to some of the sessions and gave a symposium talk about ESBLs and their structure-activity relationships. The most memorable highlight of my ICC experiences was that of the meeting in 2017 in Taipei. It was at this meeting that I was honored to be the first female recipient of the Hamao Umezawa Memorial Award. This was an opportunity also for me to give one of the most satisfying talks I have given in my career, where I talked about beta-lactamases as we see them today and looked at the evolution and the importance that these enzymes have played in the antimicrobial world. I hope that ISAC continues this award so that others in the future will be able to share their messages about antibiotics and antibiotic resistance with the global community. I thank you all for allowing me to be a part of this, and I wish ISAC well in the future.